Hi, my name is Barton Fisk, and I'm the Senior Account Manager for Higher Education and Research in the Northeast U.S. as part of the NALA Public Sector team. This role includes coverage of New York University and the Langone Medical Center in New York City. Today, I'd like to talk to you about some recent wins and opportunities happening at NYU and at the Medical Center, and what NVIDIA and NYU are doing together. So to state it as simply as possible, NYU and Langone knew they needed to upgrade and enhance their GPU investments. This has been driven by an insatiable need for GPU-accelerated machine learning, deep learning, and life sciences capabilities. The NYU leadership, including Jan LeCun, Rob Burgess, Kong-Young Cho, and Daniel Sodekson at the Medical Center, have collectively agreed to invest up to $2 million in GPUs across 4 clusters to be deployed at the NYU Center for Data Science and at the Langone Medical Center. These systems will be used to extend machine learning and deep learning research, including frameworks such as Torch, TensorFlow, and MXNet. They'll also be used for 3D segmentation on medical imaging data for mammography and early cancer detection. Also, other researchers will be performing sports analytics on large-scale player data and video, performing social impact studies of light and noise pollution in urban environments, as well as enhancing the NYU teaching facilities. From a business initiative perspective, it's really about enabling state-of-the-art research and teaching to provide improved multi-domain GPU-accelerated compute capability for NSF and NYU directly funded research and teaching facilities. Looking at it from a customer success metric point of view, it's really about delivering the greatest number of cores at the lowest possible cost while maintaining enterprise-grade services, and this point is critical. NYU issued 2 RFPs and 2 direct bid projects, each with different goals and metrics. All had in common a goal of optimizing for GPU compute while carefully matching CPU and host system capabilities at the lowest possible cost. All systems required complete control over the software environment and job provisioning elements, and multiple vendors competed for this high-profile business at very aggressive price discounts, including Dell, HPE, IBM, and several well-known NVIDIA partners. Talking about the competitive environment, it was really amongst the system vendors, with Dell winning 2 opportunities at NYU Center for Data Science, and IBM winning a majority share of the 3rd opportunity at NYU CDS, with Dell including its own Volta-based x86 systems. A 4th bid is still in the works. We expect this will contain up to 100 Volta GPUs, also possibly in a hybrid mixture. The only other competition would have been Tesla versus GeForce 1080 Ti, and one of the research cluster leads was leaning heavily towards a cluster built on GeForce 1080 Ti, essentially to get the greatest amount of single precision performance for the lowest possible investment. The credit goes to Dell for working with NYU's IT leads to convince them that Tesla was the best way to go for enterprise class results. The NYU Data Center Management also gets credit for applying the highest standards and finding the necessary funding to build a world-class teaching and research instrument. So how and why we're winning? It's really about building world-class facilities for world-class research and teaching. We've had direct account interactions, including the establishment of the NVAL at NYU, regular technology updates, on-site visits, relationship building with both the IT staff as well as the faculty and researchers, holding on-site GPU workshops, as well as the university recruiting team's regular presence. We've also had significant seed investments of hardware, including the Pioneer of AI DGX1, multiple P40s and P100s, and prior to that, systems including M40s, K80s, as well as K40 and Titan X academic hardware grants. Ultimately, the goal is to show we're committed to helping NYU get the most out of their GPUs, as well as put forth innovative proposals for things like an NYU GPU Cloud Research Instrument. So the solution is 4 clusters for 4 different constituencies. The first cluster will be at the Center for Data Science with PIs Claudia Silva and Kung Cho, consisting of 80 16 gig P100s and 20 P40s. The second cluster, also at the Center for Data Science, is led by Stratos Estatiades and is an HPC cluster that will also include machine learning and deep learning capabilities and will also be used for instruction. This consists of 96 16 gig P100s and 24 P40s. The third cluster at the Langone Medical Center is actually a hybrid and will consist of 12 IBM 4GP Witherspoon nodes and 8 Dell C4130s for a total of 72 SXM2 V100 Volta processors. The fourth cluster is currently under RFP, which will close in mid-September, and we expect this to be slightly larger than the radiology and possibly also a hybrid cluster. To talk a bit about the team, first we want to discuss the OEM and NPN partners. This includes Dell, IBM, HPE, Microwave, Worldwide Technology, Box, as well as Comport and Sirius. All of these vendors have been doing an enormous effort to get the right configurations and the right pricing in front of the Center for Data Science and the Langone Medical Center, ultimately so that they can choose the right system for them. They should all be applauded for the work that they're doing, and each of them has been a valuable partner in this process. On the NVIDIA team, I'd like to recognize the contributions of solution architect Brad Palmer and also the NVIDIA global account managers, including Peter Lillian and Carlos Historis for Dell, Michael Davis for IBM, and Joyce Tai for HPE. Of course, the NVIDIA sales and product management should also be recognized, including Kevin Bursey, Freeman Wong, Mark Adams, and Shankar Trivedi. So with that, hopefully this gave you some insight into what's happening at NYU and Langone and what NVIDIA and NYU are doing together. Thanks, and of course, keep going.